Sugary drinks like soda, sweet tea, energy drinks, even triple pump frappuccinos may seem like harmless treats, but doctors warn drinking them too often may lead to serious health risks. The Not So Sweet Side campaign is a public health initiative that's encouraging families and communities to make small changes to protect your health and the health of your loved ones. Joining us to share more about what you need to know is public health physician Dr. Lucia Abascal. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
Now, Doctor, sugary drinks, they're everywhere. In your morning coffee, family cookouts, church gatherings. Most people don't realize just how much sugar is hiding inside their favorite drinks.
Yeah, you're correct. Like they're everywhere. They're in stores, they're in our house. We don't even realize that many of the sweet things we're drinking have added sugars despite them already being sweet. There's a downside to this. We know that sugary beverages are one of the main sources of added sugars in Americans' diet, and they come with big health consequences. They increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, tooth decay, and heart disease. But simple steps and simple swaps can really make a difference.
So, how can families make healthier choices without having to give up the drinks they love?
Yeah, so the Not So Sweet campaign I'm here to talk to you about is all about that. So we want to empower families in their communities to make simple changes that can really have a difference. For example, instead of adding sugar to your juice, to your agua fresca, drink it as it is and make swaps. Add some fruit, add some lemon, and that will like slowly change your perception of sweetness. Think about portion size. So instead of drinking a full thermos of juice, maybe have a smaller portion, and that will really make a difference. Instead of ordering the biggest option of our frappuccino, order a smaller one. That can also really impact the amount of sugar we're drinking.
Now, besides cutting back on sugary drinks, what else can families do to stay healthy?
The best thing that you can do and the biggest change is cooking at home and eating together, right? Like when we go outside, we buy food, we don't know what's in that food. And many times I know it's easier and it's convenient. But once you start cooking and eating as a family, you'll see that you can eat very healthy in many times cheaper way and a lot healthier. The more color we eat, the better. So like a colorful plate that includes, for example, red strawberries, green lettuce, all of these like rainbow colors really signals that you're eating a healthy diet. Small walks, like standing up if you're working from home or like just like moving a little bit can really make a difference. Once you realize like that the small changes in your habits with movement, you'll start feeling better. Go on a walk as a family, like instead of like watching another episode in TV, like maybe play something where you can have a dance party in your living room, right? You don't need a lot of space. You just like move your body anyway, but move it.
Now, the Not So Sweet Side campaign was launched by the California Department of Public Health to spotlight hidden health risks of sugary beverages and to encourage California families to make healthier, more informed decisions. Talk to us about the trends and hidden truths that you're seeing.
Yeah. So there's a lot of research, and we know that added sugar from sweet beverages is one of the main sources of added sugars. Something that's really alarming is that it's affecting different communities differently. So, for example, some communities, included the Latino and the Black community, consume more beverages with added sugars than other communities. More young Latino people have prediabetes compared to white populations. Heart disease is the leading cause of death among Latino people in the United States. And lastly, tooth decay. Like we have more Latino kids with cavities than white children.
Now, where can families find more tips to make these healthier choices?
On coverhealthhabits.com, there you will find recipes, ideas, swaps, like healthier options that you and your family can start incorporating.
Doctor, we thank you so much for sharing these valuable tips and smarter choices for us all to live healthier lives.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And we thank you for joining us on San Diego Living. We'll see you next time.